I can see this 158 seller coming in, but I'm not seeing price drop down. I'm just gonna put my stop loss 5 ticks below and see if I can get this push. I just need to see a quick push to the upside. 311, 312. You can see how they're selling, but they're buying all the sell contracts. 8 on the buy side, which is not enough. I need to see a bit more buying to suggest a move to the upside. Do you see the drop? But then it pushes up, but then they're selling again. There's the push, light on volume though, so I'd look to get out very soon. There's the push. Pulling from the offers, there's the profit, nice. I'm seeing a lot of sellers here, so I'll just go short. There's a drop. Just take the profits quickly, just trying to scalp. It's getting very aggressive right now on this drop. 315 on the buy side. I will go long. Keep my risk very tight. Can I see that push? 510. That's a big buy. Let's see if they can hold. Keeping my risk very tight, as I said. They push up, but they come back down as well. A lot of contracts are being transacted at this point. Seeing some buyers on the Nasdaq, which should fuel the move to the upside on the S&P. 277 comes in. Then we see a push. No one's really on the offers. Can I see that pop? Come on, push. There's the profit, nice. Good trade. That sharp move down. Seeing some buyers. Can I see the recovery? Okay, I'm filled on 2 contracts. I gotta be careful with this trade because they're moving too fast. 105 came in on the buy side and they're holding out pretty well. There's a move to the upside, nice. Good trade. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to catch a short. I can see price is moving very fast. There's drop, yeah. I'll just take the profits. S&P comes up to come down, 170, 197. Okay, I'm in. Again, my stop loss would be at this 36 zone. Could enter 3 micros short on the Nasdaq as well to increase my exposure a bit. Let's see how the price behaves. 140 on the offer. We can trade towards it. Gotta accept that fact. That's a nice move to the upside that left a lot of imbalances behind. And the more time they spend at this point to control and not actually move up, the more I'm going to believe that they will drop down. Yeah, there's the drop. Kind of want to just take the profits right now. But I'm not seeing them being able to move up unless they do. I'm just going to pay attention to what the price is telling me. Still seeing the delta is being red, which is good. 89 came in at 29.50. Moves up, not really seeing that much selling anymore. I'm just going to get out. Another move up on the S&P. They could trade towards the point of control. Okay, I'm gonna just enter the short quickly. Not looking for a big profit. Keeping my risk very tight as well. Move up, but you can see 5 on the buy side. That's not enough buying. Now I'm seeing some sellers, but if they do move from this point, I will just get out. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out, take the loss. Focus on new trades. It's okay. I can see Nasdaq wants to move up. So I will just go long. Yeah, that's a nice move up. $17 points is all I'm looking for. Seeing some buyers on the S&P, so Nasdaq should move up as well. I just need to see that quick pop to the upside. You can see how they're stuck in the zone. Then you see a drop down, but it's not that much selling happening. So I will go long on the S&P as well. $150 buy came in on the S&P, which should result in a move up on the Nasdaq as well. 168, 196. Yeah, they're buying. Yeah, there's a move. But a quick drop down as well. Just have to be patient with this one. Quick drop down to then quickly push up 106 on the buy side. 112 came in, but they moved up just as quickly. TP on the S&P. I'm just gonna take the TP on the Nasdaq as well. Good trades. We're at the 700 mark on the S&P, which I can see is acting as a support zone. So I'm just gonna go along from that point. I just wanna see a quick pop to the upside, not looking for a big move, because I can see we're at the highs. We're at the value area high, and it's deemed as expensive. People like to sell from these points, but what they also do is they do get trapped as well. So we just need to absorb this loss currently on the S&P. Yeah, there's a move up. You can see 114 every time they drop. A big batch of buyers come in and push price up. Nasdaq is moving up as well. 101, 96. But I can still see sellers coming in, preventing price from moving up, which is concerning for me. So I might need to be careful. 165 comes in as well. There's the move. Come on, a bit more buying. I need to see a bit more buying. There's the move. Nice TP on the Nasdaq, on the S&P. Nice TP on the S&P. There's a move on Nasdaq. Yeah, TP gets hit on the Nasdaq as well. Good trades. Seeing some positive delta on the Nasdaq. We do see a drop. 164 came in here. Can I see a recovery of this move? Just want to say a quick pop to the upside. There we go. There's the move. Very light on the offers. TP gets hit. Nice trade. Yeah, I'm just gonna go short. Let's see if we're right with this trade. We see an immediate move to the downside, which is good. Sellers are still present on the S&P. Nasdaq will follow. There's the move. Take the profits on the S&P. Can Nasdaq move down? Pulling from the bids. S&P still receiving sellers, and then we see a drop down on the S&P as well. On the Nasdaq, sorry. Good trades. That's a very first move on the Nasdaq. Same with the S&P 253. I can see bids are coming in, buying from the sellers. So I'm just gonna enter a quick long. 224 came in, dropping to the same point, and we can see how they're jumping up. So someone is in here protecting this price. Then we see a move up, pulling from the offers. There's a profit, nice. 114. Again, sellers coming in, but I'm not seeing the drop. I can see bids being stacked, 185. There is 70 more buying than selling. Then we see that move up. There we go. Can I see my TP get hit? There it is. Nice trade. Until they reach this point. Let's see. Just looking for that pop to the downside. 185 comes in. You can see how they're adding. They're buying, but it's not going up. Then you see a drop down. My TP should get hit very soon. I'm just gonna take the profits. Not bad. Nice trade. Just go one contract long on the S&P. That's a very aggressive move to the downside. I do expect a retrace to the upside. There we go. There's the push. Nice. $200 profit. Not bad. Yeah, you can see how they're stalling. They're not moving up. I didn't get the ideal entry that I wanted, but I'm just gonna have to adapt to the situation that I'm in. Drops down, but I'm not seeing that much selling or buying, so it's a very quiet market right now. Seeing some sellers 156, 162. Drops down, but not that much. Then we see a drop. Come on. I just need to see them pick up speed. Another drop down, pulling from the bids. Nasdaq is dropping. I'm seeing a lot of selling on the Nasdaq, so yeah, S&P should follow. Comes one tick to my TP, then pushes up. Come on, S&P. Do your thing. 160, 169. Sellers are being very aggressive. Yeah, you see from that 81.75.8200, I'm not seeing that push up that you want to see. So I'm still good to hold the trade. Again, one TP close. There's the profit, nice. But yeah, you just saw how no one was buying in these zones up here. And that was the reason why I still had the trade, held the trade. Yeah, not a bad one. That's a huge amount of sellers that came in, but price didn't really drop. So let's see if I can do a quick long from this point. Just want one risk reward. See if I can get it push. Nice, good trade. Not bad. You saw all those sellers coming in, but price didn't really drop, which means someone bought them all, and the sellers got trapped. But I'm not seeing that push up. Let's just change direction maybe. I'm gonna keep my risk very tight. 284 then comes in. Come on. I need to see longs being unwinded. I need to see these longs getting out of the positions, which will flush the move to the downside. I just need to do it fast. There's the push. Oh damn! It hit my TP, but then moved up. I wasn't filled. I'm 32nd in the queue, so I should get filled very fast if we drop to my point, to my entry, to my TP. Come on, push down. Then we see a quick push up. Damn, that's okay. I'm going long on the S&P again. Longing from below the 50 MA to then trade back towards above it. I have this point of control that I can trade towards, which is a point in the chart where the most amount of contracts were transacted. So it's a nice point of interest to trade towards. I just want to see some 3-digit buying happening, pulling from the offers, which is good. The trade immediately goes in my favor. I wasn't even in a bit of a loss, which is always good. I always want to see trade going in your favor. 150 on the buy side. There is that 3-digit buying that I was talking about that I want to see. Just want to see that quick pop to the upside. I just want to get out from this trade quickly. I'm just looking to scalp, nothing else. As they come down, I want to see buyers actually buying. Even though the price is dropping, I want to see that conviction of traders telling me, yeah, they want to see higher prices. You can see how they're pulling from the offers right there. But I'm not seeing any buyers, which is a concern. So you have to be careful. Moves up again. But again, I'm not seeing that much buying. 4, 6, 7. You see how no one's really buying. 1, 2. But you're also seeing no one selling as well. Okay, now I'm seeing buying. There's the push. I'm just gonna take the 150 profit. Nice, not bad. Hello guys, I'm just going long. Doing a quick long at the highs. Just trading a retrace. I saw a lot of buys coming in here. I'm just looking for a quick 6-7 tick move. Some sellers are trying to come in, but you can see the bids match the sellers. You can focus on these offers right here and how they pull from the offers right now. They're pulling from the bids, which means they're trying to buy lower, but since we are in the trending market to the upside and the highs are very close, we have created this falling profile. I'm gonna expect to move up. You can see constant buying, 3-digit buying. 453 buy came in here. It's still moving up. You can see how they're pulling from the offers now, and they're stacking offers higher above the price, which means of course they want to get filled higher above price, which means in the short term price should move up. $159, $134. You can see how they're buying, pulling from the offers. Now we see some sellers coming in, but we can see bids are present again. Now they're dropping again to my entry point. But I'm still seeing bids being present. The only thing I don't want to see is them break this point with a lot of speed. I'm just going to get out from the trade then. Yeah, Nasdaq's moving up, S&P should follow. And there's a profit, nice. Good trade. Again, offers coming in here. Yeah, let's just go short. Using a bit more size, but I'm not looking for a big move. There's a drop, immediately goes in my favor, which is good. So I could hold this trade. Seeing a lot of selling on the S&P, all the longs are unwinding now. They're getting out of their positions, which can fuel the move to the downside even more. 50 MA is right here. 309, that's a big sell. S&P is still dropping, Nasdaq as well. I could take some profits right now. Usually if you're shorting from the highs, if you're fading the market, if you're going short as market is trending to the upside, you want to take quick profits. You do not want to hold trades for long because this can happen. They can easily retrace up. But I just wanna see if I'm right with this trade. I'm happy to go break even on this trade, I don't really care. Buyers again coming in. If you can see the same logic coming in where the buyers are coming in up here but they're not moving up, then they will drop down from this point again. Let's see if they can do it. Did you see the fast move down? That's good. 240 on the offers. Again, buyers coming in, but you can see they're not moving up. The market is currently very, very slow. The new 1 hour candle just printed. Yeah, seems like there's a pause in the market. I just probably get out from this trade. Now you see some buyers coming in. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out, take the profits. That's a big offer. Seeing some sellers coming in as well. 2 big offers. I'll just keep my risk very tight. See if I can trade towards this big bid, this 100 bid. Pulling from the bids. But they do come back up as well. 104 on the sell. You can see how they come back to this offer at the 51.50, but they cannot break it, and then they drop down. Nice. There we go. Good trade. Short 2 contracts. There's the flush down. Nice. Good trade. Okay, I will go short 2 contracts because I saw how the offers absorbed all those buying that came in. And also see how no one really is buying. So that's another clue to get in a trade, to get in a short. 114 on the sell side. I just want to see that pop to the downside. There's a drop. You also saw how they were pulling from the bids on the drop down. That's good. Okay, I'm filled. I'm not looking to risk that much. I just want to see a quick pop to the upside. I'm seeing some buyers on the Nasdaq, which should fill the move to the upside on the S&P as well. You can see how they're pulling from the offers, which means they do want to buy a lot. They do want to sell higher. So I want to see a pop, flush to the upside right now. 122 comes in. That's a sweep down, but they instantly came back up, which is good. You can see how the bids are present. So they are buying from the sellers. Let's see if they can hold. 224 comes in, 226. So you can see there is more buying in this zone than selling. But now this 27 came in. 212. Pulling from the offers. There's the pop. There's the move that I wanted. Nice. Good trade.